Hey, Pat and Barnacle, I want to play for you a little clip of Bill Clinton. Here he is talking about Barack Obama.
Our principal opponent said that since 1992, the Republicans had had all the good ideas. It goes along with their plan to ask Republicans to become Democrats for a day and caucus with you tomorrow, and then go back and become Republicans so they can participate in the Republican primary. I'm not making this up, folks. Well, now it turns out you can choose between somebody who thinks our ideas are better or the Republicans had all the good ideas in the last 15 years.
Actually, what's so funny about that is Bill Clinton says, I'm not making that up, but Bill Clinton was making that up. He just didn't like the fact that Mike Barnacle, that Obama called Reagan a change agent, but said that Bill Clinton wasn't. So does that hurt Barack Obama?
And it seems like their slogans are overlapping a little bit.
You know, there is no doubt. I don't think there can be any doubt that the Clinton campaign will do pretty much anything to win this thing. They will do pretty much anything to regain power, to regain the Oval Office. I don't think there's much doubt about that at all.
You know, Joe, I think that Bill Clinton is really reducing himself from, I mean, can you see George H.W. Bush or any other former president getting down to that level of attack and stuff? That sounds like something you'd get from a deputy campaign manager. And I think Clinton is hurting himself, his, you know, that very high image he developed in the 7-8 years since he's been gone.
Except, Pat, you know...
Guys, what's so fascinating, Barnacle, is, again, what he said there just is not the truth. We could show you the Obama clip, but we're not going to because we have over the past several days. Bill Clinton said something on the campaign stump. Why does he do that, Barnacle? He says, I'm not making this up, when in fact he is. Does he not think that we can go back and look at clips that prove he's just not telling the truth?
Well, Joe, I mean, I think, you know, with all due respect to President Clinton, who is such an admirable figure in so many ways, there is an aspect to his character, always has been this aspect to his character, that he has performed and spoken in public venues as if we thought he were invisible, that he could say anything and do anything and get away with it because of his charm and his facility with the English language. Obviously, he can't. And now, in the course of this campaign is the most covered campaign in the history of any event, certainly in American politics. Everyone has a camera. Half the people in the audience listening to President Clinton then probably had their little cell phone cameras up. Everything is recorded. Everything has to be accountable. And he's going to, as Pat indicated, he's been caught up in it a couple of times, and he's going to continue to get caught up in it. And he's going to sound exactly as Pat said. He's going to sound like someone's campaign manager, which in a sense he is. His wife is running
Vegas. Thanks very much.
Now, do we have Lanny on the phone right now?
In about 15 seconds.
So Lanny Davis, who watches our show every day,
That's nice.
Lanny and I talked an awful lot with each other back in 1999 during impeachment.
Oh.
He was a defender of President Clinton, and apparently he's still in that role. He was watching the show, and he wanted to call in and talk to us and said that Schuster and I had it wrong when it came to
Well, we're
President
always
Clinton.
open to different opinions.
It's really strange because I wasn't part of that conversation, but I don't know, maybe Lanny saw something that
We like to
I
blame
didn't,
you
but
when necessary.
Yeah, we'll blame you, and we'll tell Lanny to direct his comments to you. Lanny Davis, how are you doing, buddy?
First of all, I love Joe Scarborough and I love Mike Barnacle, and David Schuster isn't involved in my saying that once again Scarborough and Barnacle are wrong.
Oh, that hurts me so much. Now, okay, so let's just reset this for a second, Lanny. Bill Clinton said that Barack Obama had made a statement that all the good things that happened since 1992 were Republican ideas and not Democratic ideas. Did Barack Obama say that?
No, he didn't. You put words into Barack Obama's mouth, then you put words into Bill Clinton's mouth, and then you say Bill Clinton is making it up. So why don't you play the clip? And what I will tell you Barack Obama said, and I have a great deal of admiration for Barack Obama, is that Ronald Reagan...
Wait, hold a second, Lanny.
Let's play the clip.
But Lanny, though... Okay, can we get the clip queued up here? Now, it's just for our friends watching at home that didn't see the Barack Obama interview a couple days ago. Barack Obama did call Ronald Reagan a change agent, but said Bill Clinton was not a change agent. Is that correct?
Correct. That is correct. Now you're getting closer to being the accurate Joe Scarborough that I used to love.
You know, the thing is about Lanny Davis, I love it when he debates. He used to love. So are you telling me you loved me until 9:47?
Right. We have the clip.
We're going to play the clip, Lanny. This is Bill Clinton. Okay. Let's straighten this out once and for all.
I don't want to present myself as some sort of singular figure. I think part of what's different are the times. I do think that, for example, the 1980 election was different. I mean, I think Ronald Reagan changed the trajectory of America in a way that, you know, Richard Nixon did not, and in a way that Bill Clinton did not.
Thank you.
Okay,
perfect.
so that's the first part of it.
We set that up by showing Barack Obama's comments. Instead of us characterizing them, we actually show them. And then Bill Clinton, of course, made the comments that we have a little controversy over now. Here they are.
Play Bill Clinton.
Our principal opponent said that since 1992, the Republicans had all the good ideas. It goes along with their plan to ask Republicans to become Democrats for a day and caucus with you tomorrow, and then go back and become Republicans so they can participate in the Republican primary. I'm not making this up, folks. Well, now it turns out you can choose between somebody who thinks our ideas are better or the Republicans had all the good ideas in the last 15 years.
All right, so Lanny, I know sometimes when I got the razor on, it's going and I got the TV in the background, sometimes I don't hear the TV very well. If you'd like to apologize to me right now, I'll just be sipping on water. I was right, my friend.
Now let's have a good debate here. What Barack Obama said, and he's entitled...
But we have to start the debate by saying, hold on, Bill Clinton was wrong there, wasn't he? That's not what Barack Obama said.
No, his inference was correct. And let me say what his inference...
Lanny, I love you, baby. You haven't lost a step since 1999.
You got to let me finish my sentence, my old friend, Mr. Scarborough.
All right, let him finish.
What Barack Obama said was that Ronald Reagan changed the trajectory and Bill Clinton did not. Now, saying that Bill Clinton did not change the trajectory by taking deficits and making them surpluses, by creating 24 million jobs, by having the finest prosperity in 8 years, at least in the last 10 or so years, would be an incorrect statement in Bill Clinton's and in my view. Barack is entitled to his opinion. So saying that there was no change trajectory is an incorrect statement, and Bill Clinton inferred that means that the Republicans had ideas in his administration. They did. To say that he was making that up is really not fair. He wasn't making it up. You may disagree with his interpretation of changed trajectory, but a lot of Democrats think Bill Clinton did change trajectory, and Barack said he did.
Okay. Well, but again, the point, Lanny, was the fact. The point was, though, that Bill Clinton said, he mischaracterized Barack Obama when he said that Barack Obama said all the Republicans have had the good ideas since 1992, and then he went back, just in case we didn't get that date right, then he said at the end, or you can vote for somebody that said Republicans have had all the good ideas over the past 16 years. That's not what was said. Okay, the planes are lining up just like a JFK. Howard Wolfson wants to call in now. I've got a feeling there's a Bill Clinton clip out there that is going to prove me wrong. Lanny Davis called. Now Howard wants to call.
Well, if you need
Howard,
to be
give us
wrong,
a call, buddy.
You should be proved wrong.
Email him back. Give him the phone number.
Can you do that?
We've got Ann Romney coming up, too. I hope we didn't offend her with our Bill Clinton comments. And also, we've got Joan Walsh coming up.
Oh, good.
Craig Crawford that also wants to talk about Bill Clinton. And I think he's on Bill Clinton's side there. A lot of stuff going on. But first, let's worry about...
We've been talking a lot this morning about the sort of battle between the Clinton campaign and Obama regarding some remarks that Barack Obama made. It set off Bill Clinton. He made some statements about Barack Obama. And then Joe earlier hammered Bill Clinton However, we want to just clarify what the remarks were that Barack Obama said, because Bill Clinton was talking about Obama, saying that there were no great ideas from Democrats the last 15 years, and Joe said that's not what Obama said. Well, let's clarify. Here's the clip of Barack Obama that we think Bill Clinton was actually referring to. Watch this.
I think it's fair to say the Republicans were the party of ideas for a pretty long chunk of time there over the last 10, 15 years, in the sense that they were challenging conventional wisdom.
Bill Clinton says something on the campaign stump. Why does he do that, Barnacle? He says, I'm not making this up, when in fact he is. Does he not think that we can go back and look at clips that prove he's just not telling the truth?
Into this campaign.
Well, and Susan, just full disclosure, I bet you worked there with my brother Mark if you're working on foreign policy for the Obama campaign.